Good morning, you gorgeous, gorgeous people. It is just about 6 a.m. Happy Sunday. Why is the cars around? Why are you up on 6 a.m. on a Sunday morning? Honestly, I thought I would be the only one alive right now. It is a beautiful Sunday. The sun is rising. I mean, it was pitch black when I got up at like 4:45, but quarter to 5. I know I'm going to get fuel. Jesus. I've heard a rumour about fuel being cheaper a little bit on my way. So I'm heading up to Skipton currently. So it's like a 2-hour drive. And I've heard the fuel is cheaper in Bromley. So I'm heading this way and then just going to jump on the M1, I believe. Obviously last week, probably the main focus of the week was my back. It is feeling a lot better, I must admit. Still not 100%, still not great. It's still twinging, but not half as bad. Like I can move, I can do things, whereas I was like getting locked in positions or like just not being able to get into anything. So yeah, I feel like last week was really boring, so I'm really sorry. I will try and make this week more entertaining. I don't actually know what's on the schedule, but I will try. Oh, I do actually. There's something exciting happening tonight, and then I think I've got a buying trip towards the end of the week. How exciting. Obviously I will share sneak previews as always from any of the makeup work I do. Got wedding today, wedding Wednesday, maybe a wedding at the weekend again. Like it is averaging like 2 to 3 weddings a week at the moment, which is phenomenal to be this early in the bridal season doing 2 or 3 weddings a week. I am so grateful. And it just keeps getting busier. So if you are, my diary is open up until 2028 at the moment. So if you are a bride getting married in 26, 27 or 28, drop me a message. Let's try and get you in. Yeah, some stunning venues. A lot of new venues that I've never been to. And obviously I even travel internationally now. So Spain in particular, obviously because I have like bases that I can stay at there, so it works out like not too bad price wise because I just add it onto a holiday. I'm more than happy to go anywhere else in the world as well, obviously. But yeah, drop me a message. So I've just pulled in at Starbucks. The drive-through was shut, so I was like, right, okay, well I'll park up and go in. It's 6:33 a.m. The girl's in the door, like blanks me for a bit, and then I read the opening hours. 5:30 the opening hours are. 5:30, it's gone 6:30. She's like pointing over at the other bit of the services. I was like, it says 5:30 that you open. No, we've changed. So change your sign then. And like, why is it not open? I thought it was 6 that they all opened at. Which is why I thought I'd be fine going at 6:30. Absolutely raging. So now it's 6:30. I've been on the road half an hour. 6:34. I've been on the road half an hour and I've had no coffee or matcha. But there is a beautiful sunrise, so we'll take the sunrise. Fuming.
Hi, what can I get for you today?
Morning, can I get an iced ube vanilla matcha latte? A large one, please.
Yep, anything else?
No, that's it, thank you.
Drive round, please.
Cheers. See? Was it that hard? No. 6:47 and I've got my Starbies. Like, what, 17 more minutes later? No, less than that. So it wasn't even like an issue of that, like, I just don't understand. I'm so mad. And now I'm running a little bit late for my wedding. But shout out ube iced vanilla matcha. I feel like I've stopped having the white chocolate ones because I'm scared that this is going to go soon. So I'm trying to make the most of it before it does. Because it is just so good. Ooh, that's a big lorry. matcha. We're back on the road. Hallelujah. As I've just got my second Starbucks of the day, it is 12:05, and I know I'm quite the connoisseur of Starbies now. I somehow ended up coming home through Harrogate, so I'm literally at the Harrogate Starbucks now. Oh my god, the drive-through was like queuing, so I pulled up and went in, and the staff didn't even look at me. There was a girl literally putting pots away in front of me, did not even look up to pay me any attention. And then like they took forever, which I get, they'd got a queue at this drive-thru, but there was nobody else waiting inside, there was just me. And the young girl who I think had a stamp on her face from last night's nightclub was effing and blinding about someone's, like a boyfriend's road rage or something, literally as I'm stood in front of her. Like, where's the customer service gone? Just at least say, oh, just a second, or like obviously we've got the boutique, so every time a customer walks in we literally go, hi, you're right there, no matter what. If we are talking to a customer, whatever we're doing, so you've at least acknowledged them, they know that they're seen. Like, it might be 5 minutes before I can actually go and explain like the offers or whatever it is to her, but at least you're acknowledged. Botox has definitely worn off now.
This is my van. I'm allowed to park like that.
What a great start. We are on an exciting drive. You can't hear me because everybody's put the windows down. Basically, I've gassed the car out.
Yeah, you have.
I haven't farted. Obviously, my makeup kit's in the car from the wedding this morning, and I washed my brushes, so the towel stinks of like alcohol.
Yeah,
so,
that's what it is.
I mean,
convenient.
We are going lamb feeding.
You excited? Finally, child.
The baby lambs! I'm so excited.
I've only been waiting 4 hours for you to get ready. To be fair, she did bake.
I did. Look, I baked. Well, not the mozzarella sticks, but I baked the cookies. I've done 3 batches of banana and oat cookies of like different flavours. So there's vanilla and rainbow sprinkles, vanilla and chocolate sprinkles, and chocolate chip. And they're like my latest addiction, because obviously they're a bit healthier for you with the banana. But yeah, we've obviously taken mozzarella sticks as well. Priorities. But obviously this morning I was like in the middle of nowhere. Like I literally crossed the border to Lancashire. That's how far away I was this morning. Did you miss me? Did you feel like I was far away?
Yes.
Correct
I felt
answer.
a disturbance in the force.
So all the baby lambs, all the drive there, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna see those tonight. So I'm super excited. Me and Mom are feeding the baby lambs. Louie and Dad are there to take content. You're welcome.
Oh dear. Look at it, they're coming in the camera. They've all been landed.
I'm gonna take a picture. So we've come to just outside of Sheffield, really, just outside of Worksop, really close to the M1 and the M18. We've come to Green Scene. So Lily's with me this time. Say hi. And last time I came here was to actually drop my wedding dress off, because it's been altered with House of Rose, who are situated here. But I brought Lily to come for brunch this time, so come with us. Good morning, gorgeous people. Honestly, I'm sick of the frigging van being in my way. I'm kidding. He's just decided that he needs to prep his products for work. It's just started raining. I literally just left the house to go walk to work, and I was like, it is drizzly, and we need to put a mirror there, you know, so you can see what's coming around the corner, because we've got such a long front end. But yeah, I need the car tonight anyway, and I was gonna walk to work, walk home, get the car and go out tonight, but I'll just take the car now, and then it saves me having to walk home later. How are we all? It is chilly. Apparently it's 11.5 degrees. I don't believe that for 1 second. Probably could have made that. It is, I've switched my days around this week, so I'm actually doing the boutique today, which is interesting for a Tuesday. And then we've got the live tonight. And then tonight I am going to Sheffield. I'll tell you more about that later. So yeah, a bit of a strange day. So I'm in, clearly it's raining. I'm in obviously like boutique clothes. That's the ice in my drink right under that phone. I'm so sorry about that. This morning I got ready so quickly. I even got up late. Like I thought, do you know what? I don't need to be at work till 9:30. I will have a little bit of a cheeky lie-in. So I got up later, was ready before 8 o'clock, so I managed to film content. So today, I think it's like at lunch, my latest collab with Humantra, we'll call it. Will go live. So basically they kindly gifted me a sample bag of all their flavours, and I made that up this morning. This is the, is it a pomegranate flavour, I think? It tastes like summer. Reminds me really badly of you know, like berries and cherries, the record lick, which is great considering that I'm not drinking, so that will be helpful. But yeah, I need to kind of get into work before this rain fully starts. So I've got that Stanley full of the Humantra, my other Stanley's full of water. I've got my decaf coffee pods at work from Grind, and we are hydrated, healthy queens.
High School Musical Zach is not the one I want. Oh, I like ripped a little older.
Good morning. It is 5:54 a.m. This is definitely the earliest set off I have done. My alarm was actually 4:30 this. Oh, brilliant. What a fine piece of, what a fine piece of work. Had the binman even been at 5:54 a.m? Why would you put it in the middle of a driveway? No, to answer my question, the binman hadn't been. And that bin was not like that last night, because I came in after the bins were put out. So somebody in the night just moved the bin. Unless it was the wind, because the bin wasn't that full. Maybe it was the wind. That's wild. Early morning rant there for you. I need fuel. I'm heading towards Derby. Horsley Lodge, I believe it's called, to do the lovely Jasmine and her bridal party. It's quite a big one, this, I think. It's like 6 bridesmaids and the bride. So yeah, big one. I watched the Hannah Montana Hanniversary last night. I sobbed the whole way through. It was one of those where, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I definitely was overdue a good cry and I needed a good cry. And Louis was not a Disney Channel kid as such, so he never watched like Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. He didn't obviously watch Hannah Montana. So every time I kind of started singing along, I'd like sing a line and then the next minute it'd be roaring. It was really, really weird. I think there was just so much nostalgia along with so much emotions from just life in general at the moment. So it was a lot. My eyes and nose still really sore. So that was fun. But it was a really great show, I must admit. I wish it was longer. But no, it was a really great. So if you've not seen that yet, you definitely need to go and watch it. Bridal party done. Purpose now. I think he wants the free advertising. I'm kidding, I was home first last night, so I parked here first. Steam floors for all your carpets, upholstery and hard floor cleaning. Good morning. Woo, I'm out of breath. Apparently we had partridges in the garden this morning. Squirrel. I feel so much better. We had a really crappy couple of days because my mum had quite a scary hospital appointment, but all is good, all is okay. So we got that news yesterday, so thank God for that. And I think just with how heavy life has been recently, I very much live on the edge constantly, which I have done for years. That's kind of always been my thing. I'm a functioning stressaholic, so I'm okay with that. But then sadly the slightest thing throws me over, and then obviously when it's something major, that has quite detrimental effects. So yeah, I think a cloud has definitely been lifted and I feel better. Sorry about the sunlight. Obviously ChatGPT is my best friend. If that could be in my bridal party, it would be. Oh, speaking of bridal party, get on your own lane. We booked the UK venue last night. So obviously you've been through the journey of we're doing something in the UK, we're not doing something in the UK, we're doing something in the UK, we're not doing something in the UK. Mum ended up in hospital, I feared for the worst, we thought we should be doing something in the UK. Mum then had a really scary hospital appointment, I was like, we need to do something in the UK. Mum's obviously fine, so we booked something in the UK. Basically was how it went. I genuinely think I'm doing my family's head in because I change my mind so often. But Spain's had its deposit paid, the UK's had the deposit paid, so they're both happening now regardless. That's probably probably why I'm in such a better mood as well. But yeah, I feel like never wanted these vlogs to be kind of like a highlight reel and to only showcase the good stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not the kind that's just gonna sit on here and sob, because that's just not the way I roll. And me and Louis have had this discussion that I don't particularly admit the pain that I am in. Is that better for you? There you go. I don't always admit the kind of pain that I'm in, and I always put on the brave face. But I also want to use this space as kind of like my safe space to talk. Like, I understand that potentially like a lot of people could see what I say, but I'm okay with that. And I think if I can share anything that I'm going through and it helps someone, then...
Hazard reported ahead. Let's be careful. Weird stuff happens. We played Indianapolis once and a power outage blacked out the entire venue.
My work here is done. I'm just sipping to get milk in stirrup from our local little farm shop. I believe it's Milk from the Hills it's called, which is a farm in Sheffield. And they have a live cow cam. I can't tell you how excited it makes me. Okay, milk secured. And I even got bacon from the vending machine. Like, I love it. I love the small village vibes. So it's Gemma's farm shop, so Gemma got it me. But yeah, she was literally putting out all the fresh fruit and veg. You get your milk. I just love it. I love living in a village. I never ever want to not live in a village. Me and Louis both are very adamant on that. Admittedly, I wish we lived closer to the farm shop. Like, we can't walk to the farm shop. It has to be a drive. Like, our village, Old Coast, has got no corner shop in it. It's got one pub that isn't the best pub. So yeah, I wish we'd got a corner shop or a farm shop. I wish we'd got a farm shop. Oh, look at the little baby lamb. Oh, honestly, I swear I drove past this the other day and that lamb must have been hours old. It was so like, it was really cute. It's very been a week full of lambs. I do need to pick up some bits from Meadowhall, so I'll try and get footage of that for you. I feel like I've been very, very strict and not shopping for a very long time, and I feel like I deserve a little treat. Okay, so jewellery's my first hunt. I've heard about the multi-pack of earrings and how banging M&S's jewellery is at the minute. And I need a multi-pack, but I can't find it just yet. I've always been obsessed with the cow selection, obviously. And annoyingly, this was in the sale the other day and I didn't get it. What, multi-packs?
Oh no, they're not.
This is a nice multi-pack of earrings, Mum says. I mean, did they mean multi-packs as in like this? Because I wanted more options. Should we get some fish?
Please?
Yeah, this is what I've just seen, a 2-pack. But I was like, I thought it was going to be, oh, they're quite nice. That's not a multi-pack of earrings at all, but how nice are they?
Oh, they're nice.
Unless they're on here, maybe. That's actually really cute on Leaf Dupe. Oh, found him. Look how chunkly they are. Oh my gosh, yes, that is what we needed. Oh, maybe those ones. Oh my god, there's too much choice. Which ones? I feel like it's got to be the pearl. Oh yeah, because look at this little hoop's got pearl in it as well. And then you've got the pearl stud. I feel like that's the one. Good morning, happy Friday? How are we? Hope we're doing okay. Hope you've got a morning brew. Louis just brought that one up for me. He is an angel. He every morning pretty much goes and makes the cups of tea because I always have to get up and go get ready. But It sounds a bit miserable out there, I'm not gonna lie. We have stained glass windows, so I don't actually know, unless I can see the sun, if it's sunny or not. Doesn't look it. I am heading to Barton today with Mom and Bentley. We are buying, is this year end? This might be Christmas. I feel like I say that every time, but I'm pretty sure this time it is Christmas. I think it's Christmas for Pools, Be Young and Franza. So it's not only a massive order. Our appointment's at 1, I think. So Mum's gonna come around here for a bit of breakfast first. This week I've been trying the Grace and Stella Say Hi to Hydration. It's the Holy Grail hyaluronic acid. I do use a full pipette of it, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if you meant to. 1 to 2 pumps. What does that mean? Does that mean 1 to 2 full pipettes? Because I've been using a full one. I kind of just went off how much normally I use of hyaluronic acid, but I was running out from the usual one. But this one has felt quite nice. I think it feels a little bit lighter. I think my normal one, which is that Vichy one, feels a little bit thicker. But I like it. And I didn't film the content this way, so it probably won't go in the vlog, but last night I tried the Medicube PDRN pink collagen masks. So I didn't do it overnight, I did it last evening while I blow dried my hair, and I really liked it. Like, my skin, I really liked it. I didn't want to like it as much as I do. Obviously I don't think it's as good as microneedling in PDRN. I will always be a microneedling girly. Obviously, it's one of my favourite treatments I offer in the salon. It's one of my favourite treatments to get. However, I think as an at-home maintenance of that, it is a good shout, because you could do, like, you can't do microneedling any quicker than every 4 weeks. So even if, I suppose, if you stretch that to 6 and did like a mask in between at home, or even to keep it at 4 and in between do one at home. I get we've all got to save money somehow. I am beyond pale. It is ridiculous. I meant to tan the last couple of days and I've just forgot every time, or something's happened, or it's just not good. So I'm very pale, which we all know I'm not as nice when I'm pale. But yeah, I feel like this week has been a little bit busier. I worked a lot, like I worked all weekend, because obviously it is now wedding season. However, this weekend is my Saturday in the boutique. Good morning, vlog gang. Happy Saturday. So I'm doing a boutique Saturday today, hence no early start, hence no bridal glam, literally repping the boutique. And it's really windy, otherwise I'd have filmed walking to work. The sun is gorgeous, you can see in this window, and I'm obviously going to walk to work in a second, but I didn't want you to not be able to hear me again from the wind, because I've watched back last week's vlog and you can't hear a lot because of the wind. Obviously yesterday we was on a buying trip in Barton. I can't believe we was buying Christmas, like glitter, sparkles, sequins, loads to sort out. We've had so many new deliveries this week, so like summer has arrived. I've bought Christmas and summer's arrived basically. So I'm in the boutique today. We've also got Harley doing her first official day, so she's renting the salon off of me, so she's having it 2 days a week. So she does aesthetics, she does skin, she does tattooing, she does all those good things. A few of you have been like, Mol, she does what you do, and I'm like, yeah, I know, but I can't give it the time it needs. So you can either come on a Tuesday with me, or you can Tuesday and alternate Thursday evenings, or you can get in Wednesdays and either Saturdays or Thursday evenings. So we switch with each other for Thursday evenings. Well, she's doing all day Thursday. So if she's in on the Thursday, obviously I'm not. If she's in on the Saturday, I'm in on the Thursday. It's basically how that works. And my necklace is beyond tangled. I had a horrific night terror last night. As in, the dream itself was not that bad. Like, I even said to Louis, like, so basically it was spiders. Obviously, it's always going to be spiders with me. And in the dream, Louis had, like, lifted, like, this hatch up off the back of the bed and was just, like, letting all these hundreds of spiders run over me. And I woke myself up screaming. I literally sounded like a fox. It was the highest pitched, loudest scream. So bless him, he just, like, I'd, like, sat up on him in bed, so he just like bear hugged me and I'm there like shaking away. Oh my god, it was awful. And then this morning I was like, did I actually scream? Because I heard that in my dream. I don't know if I did it out loud, so apologies to the neighbours. They probably thought what on earth's happening at like whatever time that was in the night. But yeah, tell me your gal's stressed without telling me your gal's stressed. Right, I've just entertained myself with this, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. So you know that kid that used to walk to school with like 4 million bags? They'd be like this wide with all the bags. That was me. And as I kind of stopped obviously when I left school, and I slowly got on worse as an adult. And I've just gone to pack this bag. So this bag is meant to just have my iPad in. It's currently got an iPad, a giant notepad, pen, like a million pens. I don't know why I need a million different coloured pens. And a folder that I didn't even take yesterday on the buying trip. But we've got my, how big is this? Not a clue, but I'm gonna guess at like 20 ounce. Well, it's similar to this, and this is 30. Maybe a little less. 20 ounce we'll go with. 20 ounce. That's my coffee when I get to work, but I am on decaf now. I've been making a grind coffee at work, the little pods. 30 ounce of water that is filtered from my fridge because I won't drink tap water. We've then got 40 ounce of water with Humantra electrolytes in and ice. That one I have to carry, otherwise it'll spill. And then I've also got my Reform matcha. I've put white chocolate syrup in here as well. It is my first time actually making the Reform one, so I'm excited to try that. Then we've got my lunch, well, brunch. This is my yogurt bowl, so it's Greek yogurt, chia seeds, gluten-free granola, frozen berries, cinnamon, and a little bit of chocolate spread. Like, you know when I was fasting, life was so much better. My bags didn't look like this. I would just go to work and eat tea when I got home, drink water. I'd have one water bottle and drink that. Honestly, it has gotten wild. But we are hydrated queens in 2026.